And we are back. Let's, figure out what comes next. Um, Black Rasp, you've got your honey cake. Uh, you've gotten the sticky off your fingers and and off your beak. Um, what Tell me a little bit about like buying this in between water. Is there a first step? Is there like do you gather it yourself?
I think we
Uh,
gather it ourselves. I think I just need to find some folks to help me collect 3 gallons of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. Um, I imagine Kimbledorn as the circus spreads itself out over two lots. Uh, you know, Jeremiah, tell me if I'm speaking out of turn or mischaracterizing him. I imagine he's pretty fucking pleased with himself and is just kind of sitting and chilling,
Oh, absolutely.
and looks like a very good target to Black Rasp as like, oh,
Oh
this is
no.
someone who could totally help me get in between water,
Absolutely.
which is difficult and dangerous to do.
Yes. And in my mini pockets that I have, right? Because I will have set aside a honey cake for you. So I think I lead with a honey cake. I give it to him.
I don't really like honey cakes.
Yeah, I don't even hear that. Right? That is so foreign. That's like I don't even hear it. Right?
The words don't even make sense.
Right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Right? I think I hear him say, "Thank you so much." Right? As I hand it off to him. Right? And then I explain the in between water situation.
That sounds like hard work. Maybe you should get one of the circus porters to look at these little wiry goblin arms.
Oh, cousin, me, you, and cousin, we can do this. I'm assuming Spider.
Yeah, he's
Spider.
still with you, right?
Yes. We can do this. A gallon each.
I look at
Easy stuff.
I look at Spider. I'm like, don't you have Mason duties? Why are you still here?
I hand him a honey cake too.
You're never gonna become a journeyman if you're just following us around in the circus.
Yeah, he Spider Chill talks right through his eating his honey cake and like crumbs are going. Yeah, crumbs are coming out. I think he's got he's got like a like a spider hair first beard happening, and there's totally honey in it, and he's like, oh, and like spraying, right, and just like I can't do it because I don't want to get that on my camera, but no, the Master Mason's very, very pleased with what me getting the good spot. So I got time. Let's go get that water, cousin.
And yes, cousin.
I don't know. There's a lot of work to do to set up the circus if we're gonna get a show put together on time.
That is what the porters do.
But I got so many important circus duties I need to attend to. What's this water even for? What's the big deal?
Oh, without the in-between water, there's no circus.
Please don't tell me it's used for honey cakes.
Oh no. No, not for honey cakes. I don't know what's in honey cakes.
Honey mostly.
Well, yeah, but not in between water.
What's the water do for the circus?
Come on, cousin, let's just go get it.
Yeah, because time's a wasting. I'll explain on the way.
wanna.
Jeremiah is looking at the game, being like, "Is there a way for me to roll to get
That's
out
right.
of it?"
To get out of this.
I'm totally down with that. Like, if you've got to play, let's do it.
Yes.
I'm all for dice hitting the table.
Roll to avoid responsibility.
I mean, I got tricks and visions. Or, put
Or do you want to open up to him and tell him why you really don't want to do it?
Ooh.
Oh,
Have a real moment.
yes.
All right,
Use your words, sweetie.
let's do it. This will be something I actually have a negative in. So let's see what happens. I like
Yeah.
that. We didn't cover bindings, but one of them is. Oh no, that's a different thing. Never mind. That's a totally different play. Okay. Where is my? I could have used that intermission break to actually get some dice, but I forgot. Okay, open up. That's a 7.
All right.
I captured their attention, and they must hit me out. Hear me out.
So choose one. Reveal to them what you'd like them to do. If they exceed, offer them a reward or favor. But if they refuse, you may consider it an insult. Reveal to them something you're considering and judge their reaction to it. Ask the player what they think. They have to tell you. This can be implicit or explicit, and they may or may not realize what you've revealed. Offer them something explicitly or implicitly. If they accept it, they're beholden to you. The proportion as you judge it. But if you refuse, you may consider it an insult. Confide in them or explain something to them. Tell them what you reveal and ask them how they take it. I mean, I'm kind of interested in Kimball Dorn, like really telling, like, why is he dragging his feet lately? Like, I would love that to come out. Like, what is going on with him? Because he wasn't always like this.
Ooh, that's true. Maybe it's just lately.
Yeah.
And I hadn't thought that deep. I was hoping to. Earlier, I was thinking maybe I could make a deal and be like, "Hey, I got you that lot. How about you?"
I'm like, you can be like honey cakes, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, your mother. Like, tell me about your mother. Like, why is your mother? Why,
You know what? I hate honey cakes.
I'm just saying, like, if you, I'm digging for everything you all bring me. So, yeah. What's going on? What's going on with Kimball Dorn?
Something I'm considering. What I'd like them to do: offer them something, or confide or explain. I mean, what I would like them to do is just leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
If they exceed, offer them a reward or favor. But if they refuse, I may consider it an insult.
Yeah.
Gosh, why do I want to be so lazy? It's only the first.
Oh, Misha's got something. You want to listen to Misha's?
Are you getting ready to lay eggs?
That's interesting. No, I think I'm gonna go with reveal something you're considering, and judge their reaction. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I've been thinking about putting roots down.
Oh shit!
Just like a garden.
Leaving the circus.
You could plant a garden in the circus.
Yeah, but I'm not around my people as much. Not a lot of goblins in the circus. It gets lonely.
We could hire some.
I guess, yeah.
Where are you going?
What?
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. There's goblin towns all over. Maybe I'll move here. I got cousins everywhere.
Spider Chill nods. I think Spider Chill, like, his 8 eyes kind of tear up.
I don't know if my heart's in. I don't know if my heart's in it anymore.
Very well then. Spider Chill. In between the water.
Let's do it.
I think we kind of sadly walk off.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. It's not a upbeat, happy walk, right?
But I think like it's sad, but I think Spider Chill like puts his arm around your shoulder, Black Rasp, and says, "We'll take care of him. He'll be okay."
Yeah, but will we be okay?
Ooh,
Aw.
nice.
I am.
Love it. I don't want to go any further. Anything more than that is just gonna fuck that scene up. That's it. No more. No more.
Nice.
Awesome. Apple, I think you see. So for whatever reason, I decided that the barker for the circus, if no one took that, is going to be an actual dog who wears a brown suit, and they left home because their person was missing, and they ended up in the fairy world, and now they just like walk on two legs and work at the circus because that's a thing. That's a thing that would happen.
Totally a thing. It's
Yeah.
totally a thing.
So-
I completely
Yeah.
believe that.
So they're this big brown lab, and she's you know that all winter she was like dealing with being sick, and she's, you know, come one, come all, come great, come small, you know, and she's giving it her all, but like she's just not capturing people. Like you're watching her flounder, and she's just like kind of lost in the, you know, you've seen her pull in people off of some tough streets, but the goblin market is just walking on her today, and she's having a tough time. Her nose is running, and yeah, she's what does Apple do?
I think I'm gonna trip it gaily and like try to draw attention somehow.
Awesome.
That is a 9.
I don't know that move.
Oh, so yeah, it's a Lantern Jack move.
Oh, cool.
So when you trip a gaily roll, all present must stop to watch you. On any hit, choose as many of the following as you like, in any order, repeating freely as quickly as you can. End with a finale. On a 7 to 9, after you've chosen at least 4 or 5, the MC can hold up a finger. Come to your finale now, or you'll lose the crowd.
Cool. What are you doing? What does it look like?
So she had been up, like helping set up the ringing for the aerialists, and you see her tumble down, and it looks like somebody screams, right? And she tumbles down, but she lands at her feet, and then stands, like does a quick roll, stands back up right in front of the barker, sweeps off her hat, does a bow, flips back over again, lands in front of the tent, swishes it around like a cape, and she tumbles again. This time swirls the cape around the barker, then tumbles over and grabs a hat off somebody's head, and rolls back, plops it on the head, and then scoops the dog up and places her on her shoulders, and says, "Go!"
Yeah. Yeah. And she says, you know, we have tumblers like Apple Moon Mist who will leave you breathless as they traverse through the air, like gravity does not affect them. And there's been rumors that Apple Moon Mist has been flirting with fire. I think people stop and kind of give an ooh, and yeah, you totally get them. What kind of feeling do you want them walking away with, Apple Moon Mist?
I get like a buzz of excitement. Like I kind of want, you know, just generating that buzz that, oh, I wonder we'll have to come back, you know, kind of chatter going on. Excited cool. And kind of hopeful.
Nice. Yeah, and I think so you've got people. They are they're excited, and they've like gathered around a little bit, and you're, you know, gonna kind of, you and the barker are gonna who I need to name. If anyone has a good dog name, hit me with it. And
Rosie
sounds good.
Rosie,
Rosie the barker. You and Rosie are are getting ready to like leave while the getting's good, and President Frogtoes like walks right into like the middle of your moment and says like and as bell ringer, I have supported the circus in every way I can so it can be more exciting, giving them more space to kind of spread out in the goblin market and do their good work. And people are like you can tell he's like really kind of trampling on your shit here.
Politicians, man.
Right?
You know what? I'm not going to put up that flyer anymore.
Right. Are you just gonna kind of let him flounder and step on your exit?
She like tosses and catches Rosie.
Yeah.
Sets her back down on her feet. Sweeps the cap off her head, places it on her own. We could not have done it without the fair Bellwinger that we have. He has made it such that even next year and the year after and the year after, we can continue to flourish in this fair market. Fair. Like the fair. And this evening, you will see not one, but two shows simultaneously across from each other with aerialists moving between the two. It shall be an amazing feat. Don't miss it.
I can imagine like there's like a couple of circus plants in the crowd, and they're like, ooh.
Oh, totally. Totally. Love it. Love it. Sounds good. Rasp, yeah, I think you and Spider Trail are I mean, I imagine you've gone up an old goat trail, and you're kind of like at the top of a waterfall.
Right.
To get this water. You've got, 3 gallon buckets or gallon barrels.
Barrels, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think like, Spider Trail was kind of excited, but now that he's up here, he's like, how does this work?
So, we don't want the dirty water, and we don't want the water. Right now, the water intermixes with the dirty water. This is summer and the winter, right? One will replace the other. We're in that spot where that's happening right now. We want that stuff in between. That's the in-between water.
This sounds like some fairy bullshit. This doesn't sound real. Is that real?
Well, cousin, are you not fairy? Are you human? And I poke him around.
No,
right?
I am.
And I try to open him up, and I look. Are you human?
I've got 8 eyes on my head. What do you mean, am I human?
This is fairy shit. In between water. This is where I will gather it. You steal the buckets and the barrels and keep them safe. And then we get them back, and the circus can go on.
Cool. Let's do it. I think this is weathering a storm. Let's roll it.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I did it right. I put a 1 in there. Ooh. All right, I'm good. I'm fine. I was afraid I forgot where I put my -1s at. But weathering a storm, I have a +1.
Nice.
So I just need these 2 red dice to be good to me.
There you go.
Famous last week.
I know. I got an 8 plus the 1 is a 9.
Nice. Choose 1 or 2. I'm calm enough. I'm fearless enough. I'm patient enough. I'm quick enough. I'm strong enough. I can endure the pain. I can provide care and healing to those around me. I can provide calm and direction to those around me. I can provide strength and protection to those around me. I am X or I can X.
Okay. I get to choose 2, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I am patient enough, and I can provide calm and direction to those around me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Um,
people like me.
Yeah.
You like me. You really like me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you walk him through it, and you gather that water. It's the perfect liminal
Liminal water.
water that the circus needs to move on.
That's right.
What does the circus do with this water? Stop asking questions like that.
That's right.
That's some
Right.
human
Very
It
bullshit.
needs it.
Very
Very
It needs
shit
it.
with it.
All right.
We do fairy shit with it.
Cool. So
Ooh.
here's an interesting thing. I think Apple Moon Mist is getting ready to go on and do her show. And I think as she's going on, Apple, like among the acrobats and the clowns and the jugglers, the word that's going around, and I'm not saying this because no one has rolled a miss all night. Totally not saying this. But the word that's going around backstage is that everything in Goblin Market has been too smooth.
Damn it! Why would you say that?
And
That's
it's just been like everyone's like all the like yeah, I think everyone who has had a thing, because there are other of the folk in the circus, and people who were meeting up with an old long lost lover, it went great. And people
Has
who were
no one
meeting up
ever
with the
heard of curses and not jinxing? I
Right,
mean,
right.
well,
You can't say stuff like that out loud in the fairy realm.
Yeah, and
Right.
the only thing that people are worried about, the only concern is that there's a rumor going around that this is Kimball Dorn's last show. And I think he's in the audience, as like a plant. If you're cool with that, Jeremiah.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Yeah, like as everyone's going on. And there's like a lot of talk like, should we just let him go? Do we try to inspire him and bring him back? Like he is lazier than any 5 goblins I've ever known in my life. Well, that's true.
Combined.
Got a cool ass wagon though.
Yeah. And that's like what's going on backstage, Apple. How are you dealing with that? What
I
do you
think
do?
I'm fussing at anybody who dares to say, "Oh, it's going too smooth," because that's like whispering the Scottish play's name
Yeah.
in the back. You just don't do that.
Yeah.
Like saying good luck.
Yeah, just do bad. Do. So there's quite a few dope slaps going on behind the stage. Why would you do that? But she's like making sure that everybody's putting on their faces properly, and everybody's got all their equipment right. Checking all the safety gear, like triple checking it, because she has internalized this has gone too smoothly. We're gonna make sure that it continues to go smoothly. She's just kind of fretting a little, not a lot, but just a little.
Yeah. Awesome. Is Apple the type of person who they put on first to like draw the crowd out, or is she the person who like goes out and finishes?
I think a little of both. Like, I think there's like a warm up where like everybody comes out, and there's like like we run through a few things really fast as we're introducing the players, and then people come out and start doing their acts, and then she's like the finale.
Cool. Also, how's this for a closer? I feel like the audience for this one, oddly, is Kimball Dorn.
Okay.
Okay.
So Why don't we start with like the kind of warm up where everybody comes out and kind of gives a glimmer of what they do, and describe that a little bit, and then roll when you draw someone out and act on that, and then we'll end with your big finale where we decide if you're going to use fire or not, and that's when you'll open up and kind of show a piece of yourself to the audience. The goblins, including Kimbledorn.
Can I dare Kimbledorn to follow me? It's a Lantern Jack move.
Yeah, you absolutely. If Jeremiah's cool with that.
I mean, I'm looking at some stuff on my character sheet, and that could be really fun. So yeah.
Awesome.
Also, very small flashback after Black Rasp and my cousin walk away.
Yeah.
I think I did feel just a smidge of emotion.
Yeah.
And I think at some point later tonight or in the morning when Black Rasp gets back to his quarters, there's a honey cake on his desk or something.
Nice.
It's the one he gave me. I didn't meet, but still. It's a honey cake.
That's right. It's a honey cake.
You didn't waste it. You didn't waste it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. It's
I
a
dig
gesture.
that.
It's a
Cool.
nice gesture.
Cool.
So what's this move? You're daring me to do something?
Yeah, so when I dare someone to follow you, roll on a hit.
Ooh.
Choose one. Let's roll. That is a. Do that. And that's a 10. All right. Cool.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so on a hit. Interesting.
So where would your fate take you?
Oh. So you're daring me to follow you as in like out to your performance? Is that kind of what the dare is, or?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted some context. So that's the.
Yeah. So the full route. Choose one of the following. Ask them where their fate would take you, or choose one of these. Ask them where your fate would take them. You know a secret way there, and we will take you there unchallenged.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
In addition, you'll be beholden to me for serving so faithfully as your guide.
Oh gosh. Okay. Great. Cool. Okay. So this is just like a general dare. Okay. So where would my fate take me? Interesting.
If you'd prefer dreams or heart, that would also be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's heart, dreams, or fate. I just chose fate because it seemed like good.
I like the idea because I did get the sense, because I know almost nothing about this game except for the playbooks. I did get the sense that a lot of this stuff can easily be taken metaphorically because it's the fairy realm.
Yeah.
Let's say home.
Okay.
Because I think there's still a question there of
Where that is.
what that is for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
What does that look like? Like I'm picturing it. Like are you like does the show stop and there's like a moment that transcends the show?
As the we're getting ready to go out to the ring to do the first run through, I like hold out my hand in a gesture of like, come with me. And then I lead him out with the rest of with the performers, which he doesn't normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Normally he's in the crowds working the crowds, right?
The fairy magic.
Yeah, fairy magic. So now he's though in the midst of it, and he's seeing all of the acts from the inside instead of the outside, and he's seeing all of his friends and what they're doing and the magic that they're bringing to the people that he normally sees from the outside. And so I'm kind of showing him what home is as we're doing this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. And what I love about that, other than everything, is that it leaves the decision to Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. Do you see home as the people watching in awe, or do you see home as the people bringing the awe? You know, like
Sure.
I think I don't know.
I think because we've kind of established this idea of sort of all goblins being cousins and like these big extended families. I think that lends itself to a certain amount of like not a lot of like close knittedness almost. Whereas this is very close knit. Like we're with each other every day, and like that's a very different. So I think this is starting to feel like home. And I have a follow-up question as far as like, because I know there's like things that can like change on our character sheets.
Yeah.
And like one of them is like what our position is within the circus.
Yeah.
What can cause that to change?
I mean, that's kind of like a circus power, right?
Okay.
You can change someone's fortune by name. When you change someone's fortune by name, first name them, then name the way you want their fortune to change. You can change anything about them except their nature and their past.
Oh,
their form, their seeming, their luck, their health, their circumstances, the privileges they enjoy, the limitations imposed upon them, like anything.
Oh,
so you can definitely go from, back show to front stage, like without a doubt.
Gotcha. I don't have the list of what the circus plays are, so.
Yep, I've got it.
Yeah. Because I had this really cool idea of like this magic sort of taking hold and some sort of transformation taking place, and so maybe there's some amount of like internal decision of being like, I'm not gonna just be a heel dragger anymore.
Nice. Awesome. Love it. What physically does it look like? Like, how can you tell the difference?
Man, so I have this image in my head of like there's sort of this like all this like performance aspect of like Apple and the other performers, and there's all this like tumbling and gymnastics and things going on, and I'm imagining like things kind of circling around me, and then there's that sort of like magical dreaminess as sort of like Apple's dare kind of takes shape, and I imagine like standing up a little straighter, maybe my clothes look a little nicer, and then maybe I've got like a little like some little like top hat kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And my my little club no longer looks quite so like gnarled. It looks a little like nicer, and suddenly it's obvious to everybody in the circus that I'm stepping into the ringmaster role.
Oh, nice. Love it. I've got something to add, which is just that the top hat like fell off of someone like in the midst of all the tumbling, and it kind of rolled up to you, and
maybe it fell off of Rosie.
Oh, nice.
And
yeah,
tumbled right and landed right in front of you.
Yep.
Fantastic. Nice.
Cool. I'm happy with ending it right there. I think that's great.
That's fantastic.
I love Kimball Dorn's change, and I love learning more about Black Rasp and seeing Apple Moon Mist step up, and does, I guess, wait, with the big final question, does Apple Moon Mist juggle fire?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I think.
Or does she decide like tonight's not the night?
No, I think with it's there's too much. I think she's decided that this is like, no, if there's gonna be a moment, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be now. It's do or die. There is do or do not. There is no try.
Awesome.
Is there
everything's coming up Millhouse, so we're gonna just do it.
Is there any sort of, I don't know how like help or anything would work in this system, because I have potentially a cool idea to help set Apple up.
What's your idea?
One of my moves lets me make myself into something else. One of those things I can turn into is a burning firebrand.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So just thinking like the visuals of like transforming and Apple picking me up with her other juggling accoutrement. And
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that's awesome. Do you have to roll for that, or is it just a thing you can do?
no, I do have to roll for it. It's a play.
Cool. Let's roll and see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't want we probably don't want that to go badly.
Please, God, no.
Ooh, a 10. Sweet.
Nice.
So yeah, a burning firebrand, pine pitch smoky and scattering sparks.
Nice.
I remain so transformed for as long as I choose. On a 10 plus, afterward, I can vanish into nothing and reappear later. The really funny thing is, on a 7 to 9, at the end of my transformation, I return to my own naked self.
Awkward.
Ooh, so I can imagine like there's that maybe and feel free if you like this idea or not, but like sometimes as jugglers are getting started, like there's somebody kind of off frame, kind of like tossing them things to, especially as they get more and more. And so maybe there's that moment where I kind of like come running off from like outside of the ring and kind of leap into the air and
Come
shake
down as a
staff
burning
and just,
beauty.
yeah.
Awesome.
And then Apple can do her awesome juggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cool. Misha, do you feel like there's something in particular you want to achieve with the juggling, or do you feel like that role that the firebrand is your friend is enough, or what do you feel?
That's enough. I mean,
Okay.
she was just trying a new skill and she wanted to just debut it here. I think, hey, there's a burning firebrand that just appears in my hand magically is enough for me to go, yeah, that works.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. And we'll end on this. I think we'll end with Black Rasp, with Kimball Dorn's honey cake in his hand. And I think Rosie, like they're like kind of just backstage enough so they can kind of peek out. And I think Rosie's right next to him and she's giving you that dog look like you can eat all that.
No, I break it in half.
The only thing that would make it better is if Rosie like finished a little bit of honey cake and looked over and there's your human.
Oh, well, I think she's still searching. She's still searching. We've got 2 more sessions. So let's see. We'll see if Rosie can find her guy. I don't know. She's been looking a long time. But love it. Yeah. Or do you want that? Do you want it? Is it
Well,
not
I mean,
Kim?
with
Is
Rosie,
it not?
with Rosie no longer having the ringleader position,
Oh, right. That's why Rosie leaves.
that's why Rosie leaves.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she eats it. She looks up, and I think she undoes her tie and her suit, and she says, she looks at Black Rasp, says, "I've been doing this long enough. Tell Kimball Dorn to he's got it, and tell Apple thank you for everything. This is my guy."
Will do.
And I think she like steps out of the suit and goes 4-legged, and
Oh.
her tail is wagging as she, as she's excitedly sees him. And it's like every one of those YouTube videos where a soldier comes home and like a fucking dog runs up. It's totally that.
Yep.
So if you ever want to feel good and kind of cry, those videos are it.
Those
And
will kill you.
that's Misha. Thank you for saying that. I was not going to do it, and I'm like, oh no, you're right. That's right. That's exactly why Kimball Dorn gets the new job. Awesome.
Nice.
Cut. Done.
I could.
Print that shit. Thank you for listening. This was our first of 3 sessions. This is exactly how I want it to go, with us getting to a town, getting the feel for it a little bit, and then finishing it with a performance every session. That's my hope. And we did great. That was fast, and there were 0 misses, which is ludicrous, but I'll take it. And misses are fun in this game, and so I'm kind of curious to see them. And I definitely tried to jinx y'all by saying like there have been no misses. Juggle fire, Misha. Juggle fire.
You got this.
Yeah. My name is Judd. He, him. If you want to find me, you can. I've got a blog called Get Yankee Diaspora. And off of that, you can find my podcast and my weird little Threadless shop where everything goes to cool charities and all the other nonsense I do. Jay, where can folks find you?
I'm on Twitter. I'm MattJ0, all letters. I'm there 24/7. You can find me. And you can also find the links to my Kickstarter. You got 3 days left. So.
Okay.
Nice. Amisha?
You can find me on Twitter at BTGameworks or on my website, blackgirlgameworks.com. I have a Threadless store. It's got some weird stuff in it. It's one of those, I want this in a shirt, and so I like my Camp Ridley 13 because, you know, it
Nice.
was Return of the
Yeah.
Out there. Yeah.
That is exactly what Threadless shops are for. So
Exactly. It's like, I
weird
want
stuff.
this on a shirt.
No one else wants lich heads on a shirt. Why?
What?
Okay, then I'll step
There's
up.
gotta be at
Then.
least
Then I'll,
3 other people who want
I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit for humanity. Jeremiah, how about you?
Yeah, you can also find me on Twitter at pseudo idiot. I don't have anything to plug, but that's just it.
Cool. And
That's his plug. That he doesn't have anything to plug.
It's just
yeah,
me.
the old I don't have anything to plug. That's
Right,
good marketing there. That's
It is. It is.
Excellent marketing play. I gotta say.
Keep them wanting more.
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see next week at this time. We will be back in the city
Yes. Back in the city. Yes.
to make sure that Jeremiah's character doesn't have to get into a ritual knife fight.
Ooh, somebody's getting to a knife fight before that game is over with. That's got to happen.
One way or
It's
another.
definitely going to happen.
Yes. No, we're running that broker mission. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be totally awesome. So we will see you here on Sunday night then, and then the week after that we'll be back. We'll be back to this, and then we'll do some more fairy stuff. Then we'll go back and forth until it all blends together into a big messy.
So the circus comes to Baltimore. And just,
Yeah.
Bye, Barry.
Cool.
yeah,
I'm
peanut
gonna
butter and Mike chocolate.
put up the join us next time meeting. Put up the join us next time overlay. And then we will end the broadcast. Thank you for joining us or for watching. And if you are watching in the future, you're a time traveler, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought, and we'd love to hear from you. See you next time.
good night.
It's time to get things started at the Muppet Show tonight.
Why do we always come here? I don't know. It's like some kind of circus to have to watch the show.
Dum 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 dum.
The watch show and get cease and desist letters.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. They're owned by Disney now. It's no joke.
Yeah.
I think we can end.